Hello, welcome back to the Big Sew Along. I'm Ginny, and as always, I thank you very much for choosing to spend a little time with me. Today, I have sort of like mini reviews of a few tops I've made in the last few months. Before we get to that though, first let me say, I'm wearing two new things. One is this top, which is not in my mini reviews later because I just finished it last night and I haven't had time to take pictures of it yet. But this is, hope you can see I have the front tied. This is, you know what, we'll do this. There, that's better. This is the Shoreline top from Pattern Emporium. This one is in 100% rayon challis. It's actually a little bit lightweight. And it stretched a lot when I was pressing it. So, like the neckline didn't stretch out or anything. It was really just like the hem. So it's a little bit funky. Also not 100% sure about these pockets. Mostly just because they seem to sit a little low on me. But maybe they're okay. I don't know. It's comfy and it is pretty cute. And just for reference, this one is a size 12 that I cut. Also, I'm wearing the earrings that Christine gave me when I met her at the Ann Arbor Art Fair. And I know you can't tell, but I'm wearing pants that are almost exactly this color, so they're really kind of perfect for my outfit today. It's a shame I'm home all day and nobody else is going to see it, so I'm glad you guys can see it. Okay, what else? A couple of weeks ago when we did our, what is it called? Our inspiration video, I was talking about like printing on fabrics and everything, and you guys had so many amazing suggestions. I did order, I have some fabric paints, and then I picked up a few extras when I was at Joann last time. I have like a roller and some other stuff, but there were a few things I didn't have, one of which is fabric ink, which is lighter weight, so I ordered some of that and a few other things, and hopefully when I get my supplies I'll be able to get working on that and share my experimenting with you. Meanwhile, in that video, Judy commented and recommended this book called Hand Painted Textiles, A Practical Guide to the Art of Painting on Fabric by Sarah Campbell. It looks like this. This is a pretty recent book. I believe it's 2023. I'm really glad she recommended this book because unlike some books where it's mostly just inspirational, this is actually really informative and gives you a lot of really good ideas on not just like how to print, not how to actually make the printing, but things to consider when you're doing it, like color and composition and stuff like that. Anyways, really good book. I ordered this directly from the Sarah Campbell website because if you do that, you could also order some of her fabric scraps, which I did. And who doesn't want more fabric scraps? Like, I need more scraps. Anyways, yeah, so if anybody else is interested, check this book out because it's really good. And thank you, Judy, for the recommendation. I absolutely love it. Okay, so I think that was it. Let's talk about these tops. Now, except for the one that I'm wearing today, which is, what did I say? This is called the Shoreline top. All of these other patterns are patterns that I have had for a while, but have never made until recently. So, and also, let me just say, I didn't make these all this week. These are tops I've been working on for spring and summer this year. So, I don't want anybody to think I've like gone crazy. So, let's start with the first one. This one is the Eureka T from the Sewing Workshop. I also have to apologize for, I had a shingles vaccine this week and it totally wiped me out for like 3 days. So in these pictures, I'm not looking that great, but I'm better. It's just like, you know, you're just so tired or whatever. Anyway, so apologize for my looking a little fatigued. This is the Sewing Workshop Eureka T. I cut this in a size medium. In this picture here, I'm wearing it with my Sew House 7 free range slacks. I really like the shape and fit of this tee. The fabric I used in this one is a cotton spandex. So it's doesn't have very much drape. So there are a couple of things I think I would change about this shirt. I'm going to show you a picture here where I think this is it folded up a little bit. And I think it might be better if it was just like an inch shorter. So there's that. The other thing is, even though I love this tee, it really hangs like very, like, because that fabric doesn't have any drape, it really hangs away from your body. So I think I want to try this again in a drapier fabric. So something, just anything without spandex in it. Even if it was 100% cotton but just didn't have the spandex in it, that would probably give it enough drape. I also have like a slightly larger than 1 yard piece of white linen jersey, which I think could be really cool. I do love the idea of this in one of those really drapey, soft, like rayon knits. That would be cool too. Maybe for later in the year. Anyways, okay, that was the sewing workshop Eureka T. The next one is also a sewing workshop pattern, and that is the 9 Lives top. This is a cropped, asymmetric, really simple, sleeveless, like shirt type thing. It buttons all the way up to the neck. The sleeves, I can't remember, but I think the sleeves are just like folded under, or they're not. It doesn't have like a separate facing piece or anything. I love this shirt. And this is a pattern that Linda had released in the shapes patterns, like way back. I think with Louise Cutting. And so it's now, she's now re-released it as a PDF on her website. Anyways, I love this shirt. This shirt I made in a size 1, which is the smallest size. I think the sizes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. In this picture, I'm wearing it over my Birgitta Helmarsson white linen slip. But I also really like it over my AuraGuignard Sorel pants, which I showed you guys a couple of weeks ago when we were talking about big pants. So this here is it with the Sorel pants. I really like it either way. I think it's a super cute, really fun top. It was an easy, breezy make, and because it's pretty generous, like, and there aren't any darts or anything. So I think the sizing, like, I could easily go up a size in this and it would still look really cute. I may in fact reprint this pattern and cut the next size up in a different fabric and see how I like it. I think this size is perfectly fine, but just so you know, if you're interested in this, you could probably go with a variety of sizes for different looks. And this one, I don't know if I said, this one is a linen that I got from Hebilements Fabrics a few months ago. All right, the next pattern I have is the Cutting Line Designs Ready, Set, Go shirt. This is another shirt with a sort of an asymmetric hem. It's got panels, like a front panel and then like a princess seam panel and then a back. And the pocket extension is on the princess seam panel, so the pocket hangs down lower in the front, which I really love. I made this shirt in just an old cotton sheet, but the pockets and the back yoke I made in I think it's called a Furoshiki, a Japanese hand-painted cloth that you use for a lot of different things. I bought one of those from a Japanese art supply, well, a Japanese store last time I was in Chicago, and I really loved it as just pieced on this shirt. Yeah, aside from that, it's just a cotton sheet. I did mess up this. Actually, this collar is supposed to button up to the front, and the collar is supposed to, the ends of the collar are supposed to butt together. I must have stretched mine out because they go all the way to the front and they fold over each other, which doesn't really matter because I'm not really going to wear it buttoned up that high anyway. It is kind of a higher collar, so I wouldn't be comfortable having it buttoned up that high, and if you think you might want to wear it that high, then you probably want to double check the height of that collar to make sure it's not too high. Okay, what else about this shirt? I cut this in a size medium. I don't know if I said that already. The first pictures I showed you were this Ready, Set, Go over the same Birgitta Helmarsson slip that I just showed you under the 9 Lives top. And then here I have it over my latest rendition of the Salty DIY baggy pants that we also talked about in our big pants video a few weeks ago. This time, however, you guys, and I'm going to sneak a pant in here. This time I hacked them to have a gathered side. They actually look kind of funky with this top because I was messing about with them. But here's a picture of what the pants actually look like. This is them just straight on. And then here's a side view where you can see where I did the ruching. I did these in a, I think this is a silk crepe de chine. And I don't remember where I got it, but it's a silk crepe de chine. And I love these pants. I'm super excited about this hack. Let me know if you're interested and I'll put a video together on how to hack that because I love this. Okay, that was the Cutting Line Designs Ready, Set, Go. And the next one is the Sewing Revival Fantail tank. This is in the exact same fabric as the 9 Lives pattern. When I bought this fabric, I thought I was going to make a dress out of it. And then I decided I wouldn't wear dresses often, so I really wanted to make a top out of it. And then I had extra left over, so I made another top out of it. This is a fantail tank from Sewing Revival. There is a fantail top, maybe it's called, a different version that with long sleeves. One is a woven with a V-neck and one is a knit with a round neck. Obviously you could change this around, but anyways, I made that one ages and ages ago in the knit and I really, really loved it. So not long after that, I purchased this pattern and I also really like this. I'll tell you the thing that I liked about this the most. First of all, this one is a size 14. Oh, you know what, you guys, I was going to say, let's go back to the Cutting Line Designs really quickly, this Ready, Set, Go. I meant to say about the sizing on this, I did make a medium in this, and I love everything about it, except that I feel like it might be, again, just like a tad long. So next time I make this, I think I'm going to shorten it 1 inch, primarily because when I put my hands in my pocket, my hands don't reach all the way to the bottom of the pocket, and I feel like that means the top is too long. Let me know what you think. Okay, now back to the Sewing Revival Fantail tank. This one is also, this was size 14, 100% linen. The things that I love about this, first of all, is it's easy, quick make, which is always nice. But it has really cute details. It has this gathering at the front, which is done with a little piece of elastic. And then it has a long, like a low hem in the back, which I also really like. I love this. I love this top with these sorrel pants, but not so much from the back. I think it looks a little weird to have the long shirt over the droopy pants, so I probably will just wear this top with something else. But I do love this top. I didn't have any issues. I didn't make any alterations. It's just an easy like tank, and there was, I think, actually, I take that back. I think that this originally has facings for the neck and the arms, but because my fabric was a little sheer and also I didn't have that much left, so I used bias binding on there. But I think that's the only thing I changed. Anyways, I love all of my new shirts. I think that is it for this week. I have a lot of new shirts now, which is funny because I feel like at the beginning of the summer I was really feeling like I didn't have any tops at all. I did buy a few just basic t-shirts early in the summer, and now I have these 4 or 5 new tops. I feel like I'm totally set, and maybe I can start working on, I don't know, fall? Is it too early to work on fall? We can think about it anyways. This week I have just got started on my Quick Sew 3701 that I was telling you guys about. This is a vintage pattern, also a gift from Christine. I have these all cut out and ready to go, and I'm really excited to get those together. So that's what I'm working on this week. All right, guys, I hope you all come back and check in with me again next week when I'm not really sure what we'll be talking about. Until then, I wish you all happy sewing.